Today on Neighbors Neighboring, drama at Denny's, scandal on the street, and a very real moral dilemma. Plus, I still want a cat, but I still don't have one. Let's get into it.
It's time for Neighbors Neighboring with Amber and Jen. Hi, neighbors.
Hey, neighbors.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What's new in the neighborhood?
Oh my gosh. I feel like it's so much and so little. There was so much going on over the holidays.
Yeah.
And now the quiet is a nice respite. But I feel like the things that I have to talk about, while dramatic, are less plentiful.
Can we actually, though, because we did talk briefly, I think, about podiatry.
I can't.
A couple of weeks ago.
I mean, I can talk about it. I
just
can't with podiatry. Is really what I mean.
I know. And I know, listeners, guys, but this is important stuff. And having a regular update on the status of Jen's toe is very important for all of us. I mean, remember, she was laid up for like 8 weeks with a rod in her toe, which wasn't a rod, but that's what I call it.
Okay, so the latest is I had the podiatrist appointment.
Yeah.
I don't think I like this podiatrist.
Did you go see Dr. Combs?
No, I need to get
Okay. I'll get his info to you.
Other opinions.
Yeah.
So my first beef with the podiatry appointment, which is a beef that I have with a lot of orthopedic-centric, pain-based appointments. So like, why the hell do they have to squeeze, push, pull? My toe hurts. It hurts. I mean, I kind of went to say, this looks like it's going to be a problem. Can we get ahead of it? Like, I'm worried about this.
Yeah.
And now I'm in pain because he smushed my fucking toe. So
They do that.
He made me get an x-ray, which I was like, why am I getting an x-ray? He's like, did they give you an x-ray before they did the surgery on your toe? I'm like, I don't remember. So then he's like, you could have a bony protrusion. This toe looks different than the big toe on the other foot. I'm like, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Like, that's obvious. It's been that way for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess he didn't show me the x-rays, but he said that there was some sort of difference in the appearance of the bone between the left and the right foot in the great toe. And now he wants to send me for an MRI. I'm like, I just had an MRI.
Damn.
And he said, I think he is trying to be a good doctor, but it's his concern is that potentially he will need to shave the bone in my toe down, and that this is like not just an address the nail and it'll be fine situation. So TLDR, ignore all your problems as long as you can.
Because when you start addressing them, they get worse.
Oh my God. I thought I was just going to cut my nail down a little bit for me or something. Be like, oh yeah, you might just have to have a short toenail now.
I think it's time for you to move to Combs.
Okay.
Combs is, first of all, just amazing, but he is really, really, really thoughtful in his process.
We're gonna get me over to Dr. Combs. I'm coming at you, and then I'll give everyone the update they don't give a fuck about, but they're gonna get.
I care. They're going to care. They're going to care when they find out the best Pittsburgh podiatrist / orthopedic foot doctor.
I mean, that would be great.
He hooked me up. I haven't twisted an ankle in 10 years now. When I had my surgery 10 years ago.
Okay, well that is a silver lining.
Yes, Dr. Combs, we're coming for you.
My toe is
You're going to get too damn busy, but you have to put us in priority. That's all I got to say about
I know. We need like a coupon code for all these businesses. A coupon code for the doctor's office, a coupon code for Korean beauty, all the things. But anyway, let's move on to things that are less annoying than my toe.
You know what's less annoying?
Tell me.
Billy Blanks. He's making a comeback.
I don't know who that is.
Billy Blanks. Okay. Taibo. Do you remember Taibo? The exercise?
Yes.
So and he's like, 1, 2, and kick, and kick, and kick, and kick.
I do remember
It's
Taibo.
like boxing and Tai Chi aerobics.
Yes.
And he had these wonderful VHS videos. By the way, I had found a ton of VHS videos here. And one of them says Amazing Race Audition. And I think it is when my friend Andrea and I made a video to try out for the Amazing Race. And if it is, I'm not even going to tell anybody what's on it because it is so amazing.
Can we please have an airing?
We're going to get them transferred into digital.
That's going to be so good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I wish that we had the Zoom recording of Jason and I being interviewed to be on Restored by the Force.
Yeah. I do too. I bet it's out there somewhere.
Probably on the internet. I could write to HGTV casting and see what they say.
But so I love TikTok. I know you're not on TikTok. He is on TikTok now. And I think Billy's got to be mid-60s, maybe pushing late 60s.
Okay.
And he is now doing his fitness classes from his live on TikTok from his garage. And it's just like 8 people in this rundown garage doing Taibo. And he's doing it too, not quite as vigorously as he did in the 90s, but I am obsessed with it. Every time I go every time he shows up on my live Billy Blanks, like I just can't stop watching it. And I'm here for the comeback.
How can you see how many views he's getting and things like that?
I think it's quite a bit. Yeah, I think he has quite a following, and I think he gets a lot of views on his lives.
Is Taibo kind of like kickboxing-ish?
I would say it's like a fitness kickboxing. I used to do it. I was one of my regular videos that I would go through.
Do you remember how we all had videos for like working out, like an actual video?
Yeah, and I went through the DVD thing too.
Did you ever do, what was that one that everybody was doing?
Walking with Leslie. I did that one. Walk for fitness. That was fun.
No, this was the one where it was not quite CrossFit and everyone was doing it back in maybe circa 2008 to 2012. What was it called?
Like
90 Day Fix?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it's called? 30 Day?
Something. 90. They still do it on Beachbody. Oh, I'm pretty sure.
I was doing Beachbody for a little while.
I'm sure that was the start of Beachbody.
That's so great.
Somebody sent a comment and tell us what it is, because I can't remember the name of it.
Well, if my freaking reformer ever gets to my house, apparently I have a lifetime membership for whatever those
reformer things are.
I'm so over it. It needs to arrive, or I'm going to lose my mind.
So we do have some hot neighborhood news.
Okay.
Someone drove through the Denny's.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yes. It was. Now, no one was hurt, so we feel very comfortable talking about this, but if you are in my backyard, like we live kind of above a shopping center, there's a little bit of a distance, but you can see it. You can see the Applebee's, you can see the street, and you can kind of see where the Denny's is. So we have a direct view into that area in our backyard. And I got this next door alert saying that there was an accident and that someone drove through the Denny's, and they literally just drove right into like a booth. And the guy said he pushed his gas instead of his brake. And that's what. Like at first I was like, oh, it was a medical emergency or something, but no, he just.
So he was parked like right out front. And then instead of leaving the facility after enjoying his Grand Slam, is it?
Maybe. Moons over my hammy.
Perfect. So he just floored it right in from his parking spot.
I don't know if he was parked and leaving or if he was getting parked and getting ready to get his moons over my hammy.
He might have still been hungry this whole time.
He could still be hungry.
Sir, we're sorry about that.
Oh. Yeah, but no one got hurt, but thankfully. But
that happens more than you'd realize. I have a job in tech, and one of our tech helps with facilities management, and you would be shocked at how often a facility is damaged by cars driving into them.
I'm shocked.
It happens.
And even if I don't know the number, because I feel like it should be so low.
Yeah. I don't know the actual number either, but I feel like this is just something that gets discussed where people are like, oh my God, that happens so much more often than you realize. Yeah.
What is happening? Are we on our phones, people?
Could be.
We have to take lessons from Italy. Stay off your damn phone.
Lessons from Italy. Drink good wine. Stay off your phone when you're driving.
Yes.
Dry driving.
Dry
driving as well.
Mm-hmm. We're still going to make that.
Yeah. The Denny's, I haven't eaten a meal at a Denny's in a really long time. There was a place called Bob's Big Boy. That's kind of like a Denny's, I feel like, by where I lived when we were little. Is that what it was called? I think so. Yeah.
We had Sherry's. But we used to love Denny's. And then one time we went into a Denny's. This was, I want to say, 15 years ago. And we sat down, and I was craving moons over my hammy, which is a great sandwich, breakfast sandwich with a side of hash.
That would be a great name for a podcast.
And we got our drinks, and we sat there for literally 20 minutes, and the server didn't come and even take our order. So I was like, screw it. I'm never going to Denny's again. And then I got weak, and I said, I want some moons over my hammy. And I was like, it's just literally like, we right over the hill. Let's just go down there. So we went down and got some moons. And let me tell you, it was the nastiest thing I've ever, it was just grease. It was just like pure, my taste buds have changed. I want flavor, not just like hangover food every day.
I mean, I love me a fluffy pancake. I'm not going to lie.
I do too, but
I haven't had a Denny's pancake, though, in a really long time.
I think I can make you better pancakes.
Probably.
I'll make you some good pancakes. We make good pancakes in this house. We're talking from scratch pancakes.
Yeah.
Like we're taking the egg whites and we're whipping them, making a fluff out of it.
What?
We're folding that into the bag. We're folding that.
Fold it, Amber. Fold it in.
Fold it in. How have we not talked about
Amber, fold it.
How have we not talked about Schitt's Creek?
I know. Schitt's Creek it deserves its whole own episode. Yeah, I think for me, what I should do is I should be on like 1 to 3 schedule where 1 week every month I am just not gluttonous, but glutinous. I eat all the inflammatory signaling foods and beverages and then go off for 3 weeks.
Maybe that is where gluttonous comes from.
It could be.
From gluten.
Glutinous. I think those French fries I love at Duke's have gluten, so I might have eaten them. I might have eaten gluten kind of knowing I was doing it one time this month. But otherwise it's been good and I'm still dry.
Good.
So there's that. It's okay.
I'm not.
I
had some frustrating moments this week, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, girl, you need to calm the down. Calm your shit down.
Did I tell you what Jason brought home for me?
No.
He comes home because I've been underwater with work. I like my job as we clarified on the pod recently. I like my job, but it's a high stress job. A lot of people have high stress jobs, and I was going through it, and Jason came home and he's giving me a hug, and I'm like, I'm just so tired. I have so much to do, and he looked happy, and then all of a sudden he looked confused, and then he goes, "You're not drinking right now, right?" And I go, "No, I'm not." And that was it, and then. Literally, it took me the whole rest of the evening, almost until bed, where every time I opened the refrigerator, I missed the fact that there was a giant bottle of champagne that he got for me in there.
Oh, that's sweet.
And at one point, I opened it and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And he's like, "You've opened that fridge like 5 times and missed it." I was like, "That's how fried my brain is right now."
Yeah.
But we're going to celebrate my dryness capacity with the champs at some point.
Well, it's February, so it's time for you to do it now.
Okay, so back to Denny's, though, for a sec, because didn't we have on the Pine Tree Neighbors text chain another dramatic incident in that region last week?
By the way, again, a reason for you to have text chains with your neighbors appropriately labeled.
Yeah, the labels are critical.
They are very critical, but we had a massive, amount of sirens and lights by the Denny's.
Truth.
Literally 2 days later. And we think it was a car fire, but I don't know how a car fire elicits 8 sirens.
Do we think there's just nothing else to respond to?
I can't believe that. Because I put my scanner on, I'm listening.
I love that you have a scanner.
It's an app.
It's an app.
It's just an app on my phone.
Oh, I thought you had some freaking old school trucker situation going on.
No, I'm not that old yet, but maybe someday.
I don't know about the app either.
It's a Radio 5.0. And it's not just for Pittsburgh. It's all over the country. You could freaking dial into New York City or LA, Chicago, whatever. Big cities, small cities. You can get it all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean.
And then I use Pulse Point, which is for us local.
Yeah.
And I can just see that there was a car.
I feel like if Jason had that, he'd be surfing for the news.
He doesn't need that. I feel like he's got his YouTube, and that's probably good for him, yeah. We hope everybody was fine with the fire. We never heard anything. And who knows, that text chain might magically disappear again. Oh, so we'll never have record of it.
I still am very bothered by that.
It's not the only thing that's happened to me again with somebody else.
Oh my gosh.
It pisses me off.
That has to be on the internet. Everything I read now is all your shit is everywhere forever. So I don't know.
So speaking of scrolling, I just have one last thing to say.
Yeah.
Because I was doom scrolling. There's drama in book talk. I'll just say that. There's drama in book talk. So I was doom scrolling to try to figure out if I could find out what this drama is. I can't. It drives me crazy. But in the process, I was influenced by Instagram ads again. And I'm getting tired of it.
Is this the jumpsuit?
Yeah, I got a jumpsuit.
Do you know the brand that you chose?
It's Raisin or Narrison, something like that. It's a corduroy jumpsuit.
Corduroy jumpsuit?
Yeah, I can't wait to show it to you.
Ooh.
It is really cute. And it was not cheap. And
you deserve nice things, Amber.
I don't buy a lot, so I feel like
I'm not a big clothes
But
purchaser.
I'm very influenced by Instagram ads. Not Facebook ads, but Instagram ads. I don't know what the difference is.
I'm very influenced. I don't buy a lot of stuff, but I click on a lot of stuff. And then I do buy things. I'd say some of my best influenced purchases, the one that's coming to mind as potentially the top thing I bought, I think the brand might be called like Kitan or Kaitan. It's like Kytan maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And they are these like wool socky slipper things. I can't believe I didn't bring this up when we were talking about Lainey's Bombas.
Yeah.
But I wear them to Pilates because they have like a grippy bottom that is very flexible.
Yeah.
But it gives me more pressure relief for my shitty feet when I'm on the reformer.
Interesting.
And I was influenced by them. They're obviously being hawked as house slippers, but I got to tell you, for those ladies out there that need a little more cush on your foots for your, Zen activity workouts, perfect. I bet they would be good for yoga even potentially.
I need some new slippers. You're going to have to show them to me.
Yeah.
So I can check them out.
There's not a ton of arch support, but for this particular purpose, it's not required. I bet I found out about Quince, and all my Quince purchasing probably came from an ad too.
Yeah, still can't put Quince on the list of
I know,
things.
you're pissed about the steaming of the sheets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am, very much so.
It's
so
too elitist
stupid.
for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't ever do, I've seen them show up on my TikTok again. Are they with the sheets? Are they steaming them in the videos? They're not. I probably influenced them.
Amber's getting some dude over that.
Yes, I am.
The Quince item that I'm being influenced to purchase recently is like a quilt. And I'm like, I don't really need that. So I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got some good feedback around the booby story.
Boobies.
Our neighbor boob grabbing story. And it has inspired us to do some digging on the Internet of Things.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We're hoping that this can be a regular segment because I think it's very entertaining. But if you have a great neighborhood story, please submit it to us. And it doesn't have to be like something as wonderfully dramatic as what we just heard a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But like if you even have something you want us to debate in neighborhood court, we would love to have your story. So how do they submit, Jen?
So I have some ideas. We do have a Google form, and we're going to send out another email newsletter this month by the end of January. So feel free to sign up for our email newsletter. You can do that through our website, which is neighborsneighboring.com, and you'll get a link through that email newsletter. You could just shoot us a DM on Instagram. Do a little voice note. We want to make this easy for you.
Yeah.
So what we would love to know is the tea.
Yeah.
Share the tea of your story.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do want to be called out, definitely feel free to let us know, yay or nay on that front. So if you want to kind of keep it to yourself, we can anonymize like we did with Booby McGee's story, or we can share your name if you are very proud of your tall tale. But we would love to hear them because that's just part of the fun is sharing more that is outside of our little world. So we would love that.
I agree. All right. Also, neighborsneighboring@gmail.com. Shoot us an email.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
That's also an easy way to submit. All right. So I have 2 stories that I pulled from the Internet of Things that I would love to read and share with you.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I would like to do a Scandals from the Street.
Scandals from the street.
Oh, that was really good.
Oh, thank you.
And now we're ready for it.
All right. Okay. So here is story number 1, which I wish I had a title for these, but I'm not that
We'll work
creative.
on that. I like to title and name things.
Yeah,
so
you're
I'll work
so
on
good at that
next
too.
time.
All right. My boyfriend and I had a next door neighbor around our age who we thought seemed all right. Laid back professional, rented the house with his girlfriend, smoked a ton of weed. Nothing really noteworthy.
Nothing noteworthy.
I don't know. I feel like that's noteworthy.
As one does.
His girlfriend eventually left him, and we watched the dude slowly lose his mind after that. Behind every good man is a better woman. Just want to remind everybody of that.
Put it on a shirt. Continue.
After a series of episodes of his screaming arguments on the phone or when his ex would stop by, we eventually saw it peak when he took a hammer to his cabinets. Our bedroom window had a direct view of his balcony and kitchen window. I was falling asleep when I started hearing a repetitive banging sound and looked out the window to see his perfectly lit kitchen window. In the window was our neighbor just smashing the ever-loving fuck out of his kitchen cabinets. I know the landlord just renovated, and those cabinets were brand new.
Oh my gosh.
So pissed. He was demolishing his fucking kitchen while screaming and laughing. And
the laughter is way scarier than screaming.
And we could see everything from the comfort of our own bed. He wasn't able to see us, and I remember being frozen while witnessing this man just unhinge from reality like that. I grabbed my boyfriend as a witness to the event, and the neighbor eventually calmed down and left the kitchen from our view. I don't think I slept much that night. The property manager saw us a few weeks later and told us that he moved. Then she told me she thinks the rental is cursed because it's broken up the last 3 couples she moved in.
Oh my gosh. 3 couples.
Yes.
I know somebody else who's got a curse going on.
I know. You know, have we talked about that?
I don't think we have, but.
First of all, that is wackadoodle noodle.
That is. Could you, the laughing and the smashing. I mean, and it's one thing to smash the ever-living fuck out of your own possessions and things. Yes. But if you're renting.
Not cool.
You know what he didn't get back?
Security deposit.
His security deposit. I'm smashing the microphone out of excitement. Oh my gosh. If I saw that, I feel like I would have grabbed some popcorn and been like, oh my gosh.
I would have grabbed my camera. I would have been videoing the crap out of that.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe blocking his face. I'd like to know where he is now.
Jason and I one time, we looked at a home. I actually think it was really close to his parents now, that if I'm remembering this correctly, but it was a really pretty ranch. And it was a good size. And we were actually seriously interested in the home. And then we learned that it was like foreclosed, I guess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the people came back and had pulled out the cabinets. They did all kinds of stuff. So it needed so much work. Literally, you had to put a whole kitchen in before you could even move in. And I was like, all right, we're not at that stage of life right now. Yeah. So this is not for us. But people do some unhinged things in the face of life drama.
They do. Yeah. I mean, hopefully mentally he's okay. You know, I don't want to diminish the fact that could be a part of his situation, but man, oh man, oh man.
I know. That's what those break rooms are for. You get to go.
That's right.
You put on the glasses.
Is there one here in Pittsburgh?
I think there is. I think some neighbors have done it before.
Oh, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, smash the
I
shit
could have used that this week. I needed it. I know. I say not that he can be unprofessional, but part of Jason's job, when you're an attorney, there are naturally adversarial moments in your job. So you kind of at least get to be disagreeable and it's not frowned upon, right? I have nowhere to get out my aggression. Mm-hmm. Before my body fell apart, I did do some kickboxing. I feel like that's not good for you right now.
No.
Maybe some Taibo because you're not actually.
Or Tai Chi. I could do that with the men, the dads, 56 specifically. Yeah, I could do it with them.
But this house is cursed. Breaking up 3 couples, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And so here's the short story.
Yeah. Because
we haven't shared it, but we've talked around it quite a bit. Brian and I do not travel with other couples.
Anymore.
No, we don't. And the reason behind it is that every single couple we have traveled with, every single couple has ended in divorce.
I wish that wasn't true, because I feel like we would have a ton of fun, particularly on like a whiskey tour situation. Sure. But we can't even. I can't risk it.
I have had people say something to us like, "Hey, you should come." I'm like, "No." We've traveled with one couple, but it's local, right? We just went to like Bedford Springs together. Like Bedford Springs feels safe. We're not out of the state.
So you think you have like a
perimeter.
A perimeter. Yes. You can contain the problem within a certain perimeter, but outside the perimeter of safety, who knows?
Yeah.
And we do know, and it's not good.
No, it's not good. And the people we went to Bedford Springs with, we shared this with them, and they are very stable. They have 3 wonderful kids that we love so much. We told them like, hey, this is at your own risk.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do this, we've not done like local things. So if at your own risk, please, we can do that. And so when we were walking around, they're like, so we were trying to figure out why this happens for you guys. And they're like, are you guys like proposing swinging? I said, no, I swear to God. And yeah, that's the only thing people can come up with. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know why it happens.
It might, what would Jason say in legal terms? Causation, correlation?
Yeah, I mean,
randomness.
I think it's random.
Know.
I think it's random, but we're relationship cursed.
We're not, the TLDR is we're not traveling with you.
No.
Amber and I have discussed
doing
a
what's
podcast
TLDR again?
Too long didn't read.
God. I can't ever remember
I don't even know
that.
if anyone's saying that or writing that anymore, but I am. And
yeah.
This is the challenge of being an elder millennial.
Yeah, it's not. We're trying to figure out if we could do a business trip.
But I don't know if the boys could come. Or maybe you and I could go day one.
And then they could join later.
And then they could join us. And it's like you and I are on a trip together. And then they are on a trip together.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to break it. We have to, maybe we could go see like a psychic or something.
I can't commit to a trip that involves all four of us until I feel
I can't either.
Unquestionably.
What will happen with the podcast? What will happen with the podcast if we do this, Jen? It'll go away. That's enough of us to like put on our risk mitigation plan.
I mean,
no
Jason
travel.
and I often, we feel pretty good about ourselves. So we're like top.
So did everyone else we traveled with.
I know. That's
so
why
did everyone else. We'll be fine. I broke up one guy twice. When him and his first wife, him and his first wife, divorced. Him and his second wife, divorced.
Does he even speak to you anymore?
No, we don't talk.
No, we don't.
I try to get Brian to reunite with him. They were like best friends since they were high school, so I'm kind of pissed because I really did like him a lot. But.
All right. I feel like we have another.
Yeah, I have another story. Scandal
Okay.
from the street. Ooh. Scandal from the street. This one is not quite as scandalous, but I feel like it could turn into a little bit of neighborhood court situation.
Oh, okay. Let's dive in.
All right. When my neighbors moved in next door, they had all their bills sent to my address and all their other mail sent to theirs. That's a deliberate activity. When I asked them to do an address change, I was told that wouldn't be necessary. I could just walk it over. 3 complaints later to the mail carrier, the postmaster, and a lovely mail carrier, I no longer get their mail. So, which is great that there was actually a solution to that. That's the end of the story.
Yeah.
But I cannot believe that someone would intentionally, like, what is the value of that? So you're going to be late on every damn bill if you send it to the wrong address.
Why would anyone do that intentionally? I just can't even understand the motivation of doing that. There's still, is it to save paper? Because that's not the result of that.
No.
Is it to claim what's deniability? Can you deny that you got them if they're going to the wrong house?
Maybe.
And then but you still have to pay. You still owe the money.
And you're still going to get late fees. That's only going to work for one time.
It makes no sense why that would happen. If that was happening, I feel like I have a pretty long fuse for things like this. If that was happening though, and it literally belonged next door and it was going on and on and on, I could easily see myself just like dropping the papers in the yard every morning and being like, that's it.
All right. So this is the question then for you. All right. Okay. Let's get into a little bit of debate because I think this is very interesting.
All right. Drama's real. Go.
Holding on to your neighbor's misdelivered packages is an arrestable offense. Side A, this is your neighbor's fault. Side B, you fucking lazy.
I feel so there are mitigating and aggravating circumstances, maybe. Every once in a while, so my house number and Tracy's house number, we have the 3 numbers are the same. 2 of the 3 numbers are juxtaposed, right?
Got it.
Yeah. So
makes sense.
It's easy to get our homes confused. And I think if things were delivered to my house, and also because I love the Lipples, I would be like, oh, okay, of course I'm going to bring it to their house.
Yeah.
That's like an honest mail carrier mistake.
Yeah.
And I should bring it over there. Now, if in the case of the example from which we are drawing our inspiration and someone intentionally, why you would do that, I have no idea. But if someone intentionally is using the wrong thing, then that's just mine now.
I would agree. I think I'm 100% on board with that. Like if it was intentional, like this bill situation, I would actually just shred it. I would literally just shred the mail. Sorry. I don't know if that's a violation.
You could shred it and then put it in their yard.
Yeah.
That makes it harder to clean up.
I actually really like that one. Yeah, something for your rabbits.
Something for your rabbits. Or those chickens that are so popular showing up everywhere. I saw, by the way, sidebar, that when it gets too cold out, people are putting chickens in tents and bringing them inside their homes to protect them from the weather.
I mean...
That's a whole other thing. We could discuss that. Let's table yard chickens for another time.
Let's put it on the list because I have a lot of thoughts about yard chickens.
I feel like if I notice that a package, though, back to the mail dynamic, if I notice that one of my packages has not arrived, I'll try to do some intel. Amber almost sneezed but didn't.
It was on the cusp.
Oh, that was great.
It was on the cusp.
Because I noticed Amazon will send you a photo of where it is. And that's how recently, remember, like during the holiday package delivery dynamic, and I found all that shit at Christina's house. I was like, don't be scared as I meander up to your home looking for these packages. So that was, if I can figure it out, I'll go get it. I'll take care of it. But if I don't know where it is, I would love for the neighbor to give it to me.
Here's where I go off on. I think there's the friendly thing to do, right? Yeah, you deliver your neighbor's mail. And, sometimes I'll do return to sender if it's like really off, like this is even close to my house. I'll just do a delivered to wrong address situation. But if you are regularly getting your neighbor's mail and it is your address and their name on it, and you bring it to the attention of the person,
3 strikes, you're out.
Yes, 2 strikes, you're out.
There is a statute of limitations on how long you will deal with that, you being a human.
And I think this is another one of these things. Guys, this little situation that we read, this isn't the first time we've heard this.
No, it's not. I've heard this from other people.
I have heard other people have brought to the attention of their neighbors, your mail keeps getting sent to my house with my address on it. And they're like, we'll just bring it over. Fuck that.
No, that's not that person.
Change it.
Yes, you need to own your shit.
You do. It's just absolutely, it's wild to me.
Yeah.
That anybody would think that way.
That would be like shredded crinkle paper on the yard after 3 times.
Yes.
Yeah. That's going to be the new.
I love this.
The new diss.
I have a friend that I'm going to get a shredder for. So that they can just start shredding and making it rain.
Shred and sprinkle. Go for it.
Shred and sprinkle.
That would be so annoying. That would be so very annoying.
Yeah. So I don't even
want to check for my own mail, as everyone knows.
Yes.
Checking for your mail time and time again. Mm-hmm. No, thank you.
By the way, did you get your recycle calendar?
No. Do you have one?
I do.
I might need a photocopy.
We're going to photocopy it today before you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Lainey, hope you got yours.
Right.
Yeah. No, I still have last year's up. And I'll sometimes now count forward from the end of last year, assuming that it's on the same continuation schedule.
Yeah.
And try to go that direction.
It is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
It's just the special days that are out there.
Yeah.
They have to know about electronic recycling and hazard waste recycling.
You know what we really have got to do?
Get rid of that damn TV.
My God.
Jen,
I need
and
a
Jason.
Can we get some of the high school, college, 20-something sons, nephews, cousins of neighbors to please God come to my house and take this television out of my home and to electronic recycling.
Please.
It is so heavy.
Please describe it.
It's an Olivia brand television that has
I don't even know what that is.
Like 68 inches long that I think I purchased in 2008 at my old house.
It's not a console. Like, is it?
No, it's thick and it's
Is that flat screen still?
Flat from that era. I mean,
okay,
it's probably
like 4
a good
inches.
Yeah, it's a good
inches.
4 to 6 inches in its girth, if you will, in its depth. But it is heavy. I mean, it's a heavy situation.
I thought it was like a console TV, like the old school where it had that turn knobs.
No.
Like it was in like a piece of furniture. It's just a flat screen.
No, that's like, someone would want that. No one wants this. It's not old enough to be an interesting antique or vintage, and it's not new enough to be useful whatsoever. You can't even give that shit away for free. Freebo doesn't want it. Nobody wants it.
Trash or treasure?
Trash. I like, part of me just wants to like fucking like push it down, smash it and push it down. But I would smash it all over my foyer, and then I'd have glass everywhere.
Well, yeah, we definitely don't want that.
I'm getting so angry about it.
You know what? You should just ask John.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Ask John.
To take it to the dump.
Sleeveless John.
John has been hard at work at our house recently.
Has he?
They've been there in this like frigid weather a few days.
Really?
Yeah. We got most of the windows in.
Oh, wait. We have a major update.
Wait, what? Oh,
for the listeners.
Are you getting?
Major update.
Okay, let's hear it.
That is not the major update.
That's not the update?
She's pointing to doors in my house.
I am
which,
pointing.
yes, we are doing that. The major update is you're getting your heated floors.
I am getting my heated floors.
Guys, I didn't know we were going to be able to continue our friendship with the Shipmans if they didn't do this. And Jen comes to the house last week and says, I signed off on those heated floors.
I don't know if Jason just all of a sudden realized that agreeing with things that I want to do is just easier than having to have the conversation over and over again. But he has been agreeable on a few things that I know were not his favorite idea. I mean, what did we say? Wait, we were talking about something this morning and he goes, oh, it was the cat. So we've been thinking about getting a cat, maybe adopting a cat, maybe fostering a cat, yada, yada, yada. And I think it was the cat. And he goes, it's too bad they don't have him at our house loft. Because we agree on everything there.
Speaking of cats, Jen and Jason have had a debate over our cats.
Yes.
Tucker and Oscar. Tucker is the black cat and Oscar is the tabby. And if you ask Alexa that, she will also tell you that.
Oh, that's great. I love that she's so in the know.
She is.
Yeah, I said to Jason today as I was heading out, I was like, I might come back with Oscar. I think I might just take him home today and he will be mine. And Jason goes, I like Tucker better. And I love them both, but Oscar wants to love up on me more.
He jumped on you immediately when you came into the house
He was like, it looks like you got some space on that chair. I said, I do.
Can we snuggle?
I took some selfies of us, too.
We're going to have a whole montage of the cats here.
We're going to try to get some weekly.
I've been taking some photos of them.
Some weekly posts. But speaking of cat dynamics, so last night, Jason gets a very excited look on his face. He's got his iPad out. I'm like, first I'm thinking it's diamonds because usually that's what brings him joy.
It is, guys. It's really...
Yeah,
cool.
Jason loves himself.
I want Brian to be influenced, even though I don't ever wear jewelry, including my wedding ring.
King of the jewels. But so that was my first thought. And then he was like, I just sent you something. And so I look at the thing, that little message on my phone, and it is a purebred ragdoll.
Oh.
Stunning.
Yeah.
2-year-old cat that needs to be rehomed from Facebook. And he's like, I really like this one.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He goes, I feel like I could say
I got an extra litter
cat.
box delivered this week.
But literally, it's like Pittsburgh Adoptable Cats or something Facebook group that he found. And everybody and their brother was like writing about this cat. I mean, it's gorgeous. I will show you a photo. I can't reach. I brought the laptop up to show you, but now I'm too close to the microphone. So I'll show it to you after. Beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah.
A dark chocolate upper face with a little cream baby bottom lip.
Oh, my, there's your baby talk again.
Tiny little slipper feet, the cutest little white toe. You can't see, but I've got like a dancer straight leg and I'm waving my bad toe at Amber.
By the way, that is some Pilates love right there. That is
Look
strong.
At that hip.
That is a great hip flexor.
Look at my hip moving up. This hip is much stronger than this one.
It's very nice.
Everything on the left side that's bad is good on the right and vice versa.
Yeah,
so that's where we are. But anyway, so I did write the girl a message, though, because I was like, why not? But people were chiming in like, yeah, you really shouldn't like give your cat away on the internet. Like, you really should. Because the cat is not, it's a purebred and it's not neutered. And people were then worried that it would be studded out. And I was like, we won't stud out the cat. We'll neuter the cat. But I thought that was my in. That was like, I've really been craving pet attention. And we know I can't have a dog. It's just too much work. So we'll see.
Yeah,
we
gotta get you to pull it. I sent you a beautiful cat that needed to be rehomed. Beautiful little button of a 8-year-old cat. I sent it to you and Jason.
When?
Like a week ago. I'm sure that cat's gone now.
Did I miss this entirely?
I didn't get the love that I was expecting on the text message.
Did we even respond at all?
I don't know, but sometimes, I send messages at, 11:30, almost midnight because I'm up, I can't sleep or something. So,
all right, I'll backtrack. I'll backtrack in the messages. But I said to Jason, maybe we should just go to a cat cafe and see if one. I saw one at a cat cafe.
Let them come to you.
Just see, yeah. Have you seen those videos on the
internet
of the dogs that pick the people?
Yes,
now I'm yelling again.
I have. That was more enthusiastic. That was almost like you were like channeling your audiobook narrator friend because you did, but you didn't scream it. You just said it with so much intensity. That's great.
Mm-hmm. I got to work on that. The whisper scream.
You did good.
I'm getting there.
There it is.
Oh, you love it. Yes. It's like a raspy old man voice.
But
great. Yeah, so that's the lowdown on the cat. But yeah, that's the lowdown on the cat sitch for us right now. I don't know. Are we getting closer? Maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
Not.
You got heated floors. Check.
Could be next. I know.
Kitty cat. Half check.
Yeah. Half check. I think that was how it transitioned, though. I think he said, if they had cats at our house, we would agree.
Yes.
I need to get everything that I want at our house loft, and then naturally we'll be able to agree on it.
I feel like this is a really good strategy for you.
I'll call them and I'll just be like, I just need to drop this cat off, and then we'll be by later today to pick it back up.
Oh, great. I love it. All right, friend. Well, I think we are about ready to wrap. Yeah. And, Jen and I have this silver lining that we try to bring up something positive at the end of every episode. And one of the things that we want to try to start doing more of, and again, we would love your submissions if you'd like to celebrate this, is small businesses that we love and support, specifically in Pittsburgh right now, but we'll expand as we continue to grow. And I think Jen has a lovely woman-owned business.
I do.
Maybe women. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's multiple.
It's generational.
Okay. Yeah. Talk to us about it.
So anyone who knows me in the neighborhood knows that Pilates has transformed my life. I'm obsessed with Pilates. Talked about getting my reformer recently. Have my hat with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to give a shout out to PHI Pilates and Chrissy and Cassie, mother-daughter, brilliant. The awesome thing about PHI, aside from the fact that they literally will do anything to help you, is that they are physical therapists. Not every single person there, but a lot of them are physical therapists. And you can do physical therapy there. You could do Pilates classes there. And for people like me who, your girl's not 20 anymore. Everything falling apart. And most of the people in the classes with me, not all classes, some of the classes are skewing a little younger millennial now, I will say.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of retired, aged individuals that go. And I think that that's great because I'm like, if I keep up with this, I'll be able to do this.
Yeah.
Really forever. There are people there, that there are probably people there in their 80s in some of these classes too.
You know what I liked about them? And I don't go to Pilates regularly. I would love to do it again. It's on my list, but I think I need I'm more right now more into a hip hop step aerobics. But anyway,
okay, yeah.
I went to an intro class at PHI that they offer for free.
Yes, on Sundays.
On Sundays. Yep. And it was just Jen, myself, and Brian. Brian came as well.
Let's be clear. Brian thought Jason was going.
He did.
He did not attend.
No.
Brian was such a trooper. A+ Brian.
But I can't remember who. Lynn was the instructor. And she was so great just giving us personal attention about how, from a form perspective, because I went to another Pilates. I did Pilates for a year in another facility, which I won't name. And I ended up injuring myself while I was there because I feel like I wasn't doing things right. And my body's not, the lean machine that other people that you might think are Pilates people's bodies are. But she was able to help me correct my body position to make it work for me, which is really wonderful. We also learned where the crease of your pants are.
Oh, the crease of your pants is very important.
Which is not your waist. Which is not your waist. The crease of your pants is in your hip. It's like when your top of your thigh kind of pelvis-y area. And you can she made us stick our hands in there.
Yeah.
I said to her, I said, do you know how much I have to get through to get into that area? I don't have to get through quite as much anymore.
I'd say less by the day.
Yes, less by the day. But like I actually am feeling my crease in my pants right now. And it feels really
I am
good.
as well. Yeah.
But I really, really like them. So
they are the level of attention that they bring is really great. And if you just want, if you're young and you're fully fit and you don't really care about form, go wherever you got to go.
Yeah.
But if you need that extra level of knowledge, awareness, and I truly feel like there's nothing that Cassie wouldn't do to try to help me when I'm in one of my flare-up situations. They are so kind, so attentive. I can't say enough good things about. They literally work with Pilates studios, instructors, and students around the world.
Wow.
They instruct in Japan. They had a whole program where they were teaching instructors in China.
Wow.
I mean, I don't think that they might not even give themselves enough credit for like how impressive their impact is with what they do. They're just brilliant. I will say I also did not, I thought my hip was one thing, and apparently my hip is something else entirely. I learned that early on because I've been going for maybe a little over 2 years.
Did you think your hip was your pelvis?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think most people think that.
Yeah. So if you don't really understand your body mechanics, I'm
hypermobile,
hypermobile, and that makes things additionally challenging for me because my body's all wonky and I don't really know where it is in space. And so they do a really good job.
She's like a baby giraffe.
I really am like a wily, crafty weirdo. But they are so helpful with that. And I learned that you would be sometimes the problem is literally the way you stand. Just your normal standing posture can be contributing.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of sway back going on in class this morning. Got to tell you that. But so Cassie is my little angel and she is amazing. I highly recommend. And her mother, Chrissy, brilliant. And the whole team there, very caring and aware. So
shout out.
Get thee to the South Hills.
And it's not Phi Pilates. It is PHI.
PHI. Not Phi, not Pi, not
We'll try to tag him in the comments.
We will. And I will let Cassie know. And maybe Cassie would like to come and be on the pod sometime. And
that's a great idea.
We have a long list of potential guests. Speaking of guests, I know we got to wrap up, so we're going to have guests.
Next episode,
a newish friend of mine and fellow Pittsburgh podcaster and her sister. So we're going to have a serious girl squad going on in the pod room here, in the green room.
Yes.
And A Toast to Horror is the name of the podcast.
I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
The hosts of that show will be joining us, and we're going to talk about podcasting, and they are going to bring us something when they come. So
I can't wait.
Excited.
We'll tease that one. I'm
They're
pumped.
super fun. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
It's going to be
little
so
Valentine's special.
Yeah.
And horror special. And celebrating podcasters.
So we have such a list of cool Pittsburgh people.
Yeah. So follow A Toast to Horror.
Toast to Horror. What they do on their podcast is they watch a horror movie and they recap during the podcast, and they pair a cocktail that is thematically tied.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we're going to talk, and this is they've been doing this for years, I think.
I
so
saw
we'll get their whole story. It started in a different way, but we'll let them talk about that.
Yeah, I know, which is why it's so perfect at the timing of their visit here too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, until next week.
Until next week.
Bye, neighbors.
Bye, neighbors.